Are you all clear with this spermatical apertures? Okay, spermatheca 6, 7, 8, 9 segment ventrolateral position. Next, spermathecal aperture 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9 or 5 to 9 segment. Remember ventrolateral position. Now, in that you have to add one more word. As I told you, it spermatical apertures hai, they are present between these two segments, between two adjacent segments. So that's why we can write in this way: intersegmental groove. This thing we call what? Intersegmental groove. So between fifth and sixth segment, ventrolateral position, intersegmental groove. We have to write each and every word to describe the location of this thing, right? To get the full mark. So they are present between the segments. So we write intersegmental groove. Right? Now next thing, that as I told you over here, that female opening, male openings are present. So exactly in which segment these things are present? So consider this one is a 14 number segment, 15 number segment, 16, 17, 18 and 19. Right? So in the female genital pore present in the which segment? That's the 14 number over here. Female genital pore present at the 14th number segment. Position कौन सा होगा? Lateral, central, which one? Can you tell me anyone? Position is which one? Lateral or central? Kirtan?
Ma'am, central.
Correct, central. And on ventral side, right? Pores hai to always remember ventral side. So we write in this way. Ventro. Okay, we write in it this way. You can write ventrocentral or is mid-ventral. Right? So if anyone asks that state the location of female genital pore in earthworm in the 14th segment, mid-ventral position or ventrocentral position. Right? Next, that's the male genital pores. Male genital pores present over here. Now can anyone explain me? जैसे मैंने female का explain किया. Can anyone one more thing? Female genital pore, single pore, single pore located on mid-ventral or ventrocentral 14th segment. So you have to tell me for male pore, male genital opening. Sakshi?
Lateral side.
Which side?
Lateral, ventral, lateral
Okay.
side.
Ventrolateral. Correct. Ventrolateral 18th segment and they are paired. देखो one pair structure है. Right? Two pores are there. So simply we can say that one pair. So ventrolateral position, correct. Paired structure. For which one? Male genital opening. Right? Next. After that, see, 18th ke, that 17 and 19 segment over here in this part, accessory glands are present. 17th and 19th segment, same like that, position like that, the male genital for ventrolateral position. These glands we call the which one? Accessory glands. That helps in copulation, mating. Accessory glands are present in 17 and 18 number segment. That you can say that accessory glands. Another name is genital papillae. Genital papillae. That helps in copulation time. mating time. Earthworm, no, though earthworm is a bisexual, hermaphrodite, right? Single organism has the ability to produce sperm as well as ova. But the sperm and ova production time hai na, that is different, right? So though earthworm is a bisexual organism, it performs cross fertilization. It performs cross fertilization, meaning what? One earthworm is there, suppose A earthworm eggs that can be fertilized by the sperm of B earthworm. How? Don't worry, just for your information that earthworm is a bisexual, but still it performs cross fertilization, right? We will see in detail in reproductive system, right? So this glands helps during that time when copulation occurs, right? Accessory gland or the genital papilla. Now the next information that so this all things are present on body surface, so that comes under external features. Next thing that on each segment of earthworm, on each segments of earthworm that over here suppose network like structure, ऐसा network like structure and उसका एक opening है like this, right? So many, nephridia are present in case of earthworm. For excretion, which structures are present? Nephridia. Nephridia are present, remember, in each segment of the earthworm. Nephridia are present in each segment of the earthworm, but except first and second. फर्स्ट एंड सेकेंड में नेफ्रीडिया नहीं होता है, अदरवाइज थर्ड टू लास्ट सेगमेंट नेफ्रीडिया आर प्रेजेंट. तो जितने नेफ्रीडिया उतने नेफ्रीडियोपोर्स, राइट? दोज मेनी, so many nephridia are present in each segment, and all nephridia have their own pore which opens outside. So that pores are also present on the external surface, and that pore we call nephridiopore. Okay, which release their excretory waste on the upper body surface. So numerous minute pores are present that we call nephridiopores, which are open on the body surface. Remember, nephridia present in all segments but except first and second. Right? Now next. After that, one more structure is present on upper surface body that you call setae. Remember setae structure that helps in locomotion. Animal kingdom में हमने learn किया है. Setae helps in locomotion, right? In each segment of earthworm, these setae are present, except first, last, and clitellum, meaning 14, 15, 16. First, last, and clitellum region, over here, setae are absent. In rest all segments, these setae are present, which helps in locomotion, right? I'll show you the pic. Setae has the ability to contract and retract, means contract and relax, and with the help of that, it can easily move. setae are there. Can you make out? Here the segments are there. See, body segments. And on their body segment, very minute, this structure. Can you make out? Very minute, thin hair-like structure is there. These are setae, which helps in locomotion. Now, this setae, see, outermost body wall has an epidermis. Epidermal pits are there. See this section so you can understand. Now, over here, ये earthworm का body wall है. Earthworm body wall is there. Outermost skin layer. You can see that skin proper हम नहीं बोल सकते, but this is the body wall over here. इसका transverse section है यहाँ पर, right? So can you make out this structure over here? These are setae, which are embedded in the epidermal pits. ये देखो ये pits like structure होते हैं, cavity like structure. This is the cavity like structure. This one. And inside that, this setae is embedded. Okay, so setae, remember they are embedded in the epidermal pits in the middle of each segment. Next, setae can be extended or retracted, and with the help of that, it helps in locomotion. Right? Now, this much information for external features of earthworm. In that, first we have learned what that earthworm, their genus name Paratima and Lumbricus, Paratima posthuma and entire, and then other one is a Lumbricus. Next, second thing that worm casting you have to remember. Third, their habitat, color. Then next, how many segments are present, metameric segmentation, anterior posterior side, dorsal ventral side. First segment peristomium with that prostomium with its sensory function. Then next, in mature worm, when the earthworm becomes mature, okay, reproductively mature, then 14, 15, 16 segment, you get the clitellum region, glandular region, right, dark band. And with the help of that, you can easily differentiate earthworm body into three parts: pre-clitellar, clitellar, and the post-clitellar. Right? Next, after that, remember pores which are present on ventral surface. Dorsal pe mid-dorsal blood vessel line is there. Ventral side, in that, this female genital pore, male genital pores, spermatical pore, nephridiopores, right? Nephridiopores actually present everywhere, dorsal and ventral all sides, nephridiopores. Okay, mainly ventral side पे कौन से होते हैं? Male, female and spermatical. And then last structure, that setae you have to remember for locomotion, right? Next, we are going to learn that's the anatomy of body wall. Anatomy of body wall meaning जो section हमने अभी देखा, that you have to learn, right? Anatomy of body wall. In that, see, first of all, this body wall, outermost covering of the earthworm, that we call cuticle. Outermost covering we call the cuticle. So this is the cuticle. Okay, that you called cuticle. Right? Cuticle. अगर आपने कभी earthworm touch किया है ना, right? So when you just rub, okay, either anterior to posterior side, posterior to anterior side. Okay, just आप हाथ में लेके उसको rub करोगे ना, you can easily identify कि outermost covering is a cuticle. एक पूरा thin plastic bag like structure जैसा आपको पूरा दिखेगा. Okay, that come outside when you rub earthworm body. Okay, just you rub it, you can easily identify the cuticle layer. Okay, आपको अगर अभी I don't know कॉलेजेस में भी earthworm का प्रैक्टिकल्स करवाते हैं कि नहीं, right? but when you perform this practical you can easily understand. पहले स्कूल लेवल पे था but अभी वो सब बैंड हो गया है, right? Otherwise it will become very easy to understand. So outermost, remember, is that the cuticle layer is there. Cuticle, it's a non-cellular, it's just a chemical, okay, non-cellular thing which is covered externally, earthworm body wall. After the cuticle, next, that epidermis is present. Entire you call the which one? Epidermis part. And these epidermis cells are there, they secrete actually cuticle. Okay, cuticle is secreted by these epidermis cells. Now, so epidermis is made up of basically, in that supporting cells are there, mucus cells are there, albumin cells are there, and basal cells are there. 4 types of cells are present. This is the large one. This is your mucus cell. And with adjacent to mucus cell over here, supporting cells are present. Then next, after that, over here, this is the albumin cells. Okay? And in between, over here, can you make out small spaces there between that mucus and the supporting? Over here, small cells are formed. They are give us support. So they are present at the base part. So we call it a basal cell. So 4 types of cells are there: mucus, supporting, albumin, and basal cell. Together they form epidermis. Next, after that, very important one, that muscle layer is there. This entire layer you call muscle layer. Here, remember which muscles are present? Smooth muscle. If these smooth muscles are arranged circularly, see, they are arranged in this pattern. This pattern we call the which one? Circular pattern. Suppose ये section है body wall का, तो we see circular muscles are arranged in this pattern. Right? So we call it a circular muscle. Same, smooth muscle means they are fusiform, right? Non-striated, same structure, but they are arranged in a such a way that form a circular lines. So we call circular muscle. And next, this smooth muscles arranged in this way also. Parallel bundle form. Longitudinal arrangement. So they are known as a, they are known this way. Right? So they are known as the what? Longitudinal muscles. According to orientation. Both are ultimately smooth muscles. Right? But at some place it arranged like a circular manner. So we call circular muscle. In other place they arrange like a parallel bundle longitudinal form, so we call longitudinal muscles. Right? Now, these muscles also helps in locomotion. Circular muscles and longitudinal muscles also helps in locomotion. Right? Because this muscle has the property to contract and relax their body surface, and with the help of that, it can easily move. Right? Now next, after that, innermost lining. See, suppose this is the earthworm, right? हमने सिर्फ यहाँ का ये portion learn किया, this much portion that is formed by this many layers: epidermis, muscle layer, and the innermost layer, innermost line, that is this one, coelomic epithelium. Can you make out this black color line simple over here? That epithelium you call coelomic epithelium, because now inside that over here now coelom is present. This part is a coelom in which the organs are fit, different organ systems are fit, right? So that covers the coelom region. That's why the name given is the coelomic epithelium, right? So outermost epidermis, epidermis के ऊपर भी क्या होगा? Cuticle. Next, Typical epidermis, then muscle layer, circular and longitudinal. Remember, towards the periphery, circular, and inner side पे कौन से होते हैं? Longitudinal, right? And then innermost epithelium that you call coelomic epithelium or parietal layer. Coelomic epithelium or parietal layer, right? Can you tell me epithelium का ये कौन सा सेल होगा? Cuboidal, squamous, columnar, which one? Out of all these, all are which cells? Will Jia,
Ma'am, columnar.
speak loudly.
Ma'am, columnar.
Correct. Columnar, right? Remember, these all cells are basically columnar epithelium. They are modified, right? So single, and remember, single layer is there only, not multi-layer. Single layer columnar epithelium contains secretory glands. These are the glands, albumin, mucus, and these are supporting cells, basal and बोलिए. Anatomy of body wall clear, right? See, suppose ये earthworm है, right? यहाँ पे उसके सीटे है. Middle of the each segment सीटे are present, right? So earthworm क्या करेगा? First, with the help of the circular and longitudinal muscles, they extend their body. Muscles की, okay, with the help of the muscle, they extend their body, and after that, जो सीटे है, okay, once that extend the body, सीटे over here fix, सीटे fix हो जाएंगे, okay, and with the help of that, it pull the posterior part. Again, earthworm, with the help of that muscle, body extended, and once it extended, CT over here fixed and pull the posterior part with that, and like this, it can easily crawl. It can easily show the locomotion, right? So with that, not only CT plus muscles are there which helps in locomotion. Bully, any doubt in this part? Yes or no? Okay. Next system that we are going to learn here, that is the today I am going to take that the circulatory system. Just a second. Circulatory system of earthworm. No need to prepare this diagram. Just prepare this diagram for labeling. Okay, no need to prepare this diagram. Prepare this diagram only for labeling. Right? Now, we have learned closed and open type of circulation. So what is the meaning of closed circulatory system? बोलिए कीर्तन.
Yes, ma'am. When the blood flows throughout the body in the vessels, through the vessels, then there it is said
Means
to be
blood is confined, blood is remain to the heart and the blood vessel, never come outside of that system. We call closed circulatory system, correct, right? Can you make out over here this and this? Name given lateral hearts and lateral esophageal heart. Lateral hearts and lateral esophageal heart, right? So in earthworm total ये one side है, same structure present on other side also, right? Total 4 pairs of hearts are present. Total 4 pairs of hearts are present in case of earthworm. First pair. Can you tell me first pair of lateral hearts present in which segment? First pair present in which segment? बोलिए. जिया.
Ma'am, in the 7th segment and 9th segment.
हाँ, first pair present only in 7.
In 7th, yes.
Second pair present only in 9.
Yes.
Then third pair present in 12. And fourth pair present in 13. Right? So 7 and 9 segment में जो है that we call lateral hearts. And 12, 13 में है that we call lateral esophageal hearts. Right? Now, next thing. Can you make out over here in this earthworm that here the blood vessel is given? See. And that blood vessel name is which one? Dorsal blood vessel. I told you na. So on the dorsal side of the body, black color lining, mid dorsal blood vessel, this one. This blood vessel run up to that last segment. Right? So dorsal blood vessel is there. Next, after that, आपको फिर ऐसा देखो यहाँ पे ventral vessel भी दिया है. Over here at this point ventral vessel is there, right? Then आपको ये question होगा तो फिर ventral side पे क्यों ये blood vessel नहीं दिखता? Yes or no? Right? But ventral side over here below that blood vessel, that nerve cord region is also present, nervous system is present. तो ventral side पे ये cover हो जाता है with the help of this nerve cord. So that's why we can't easily observe from outside like a dorsal side. Reason समझ में आया आपको? Right? So dorsal vessel is there, ventral vessels are there. Now flow of blood कैसा होता है? Then understand over here. On dorsal side, dorsal vessel, blood flows from posterior to anterior. Which direction? Posterior to anterior. In this direction, the blood is flow. Second thing, in ventral vessel, anterior to posterior. Anterior to posterior. Right? And यहाँ पे जो hearts है, okay, उसमें भी valve होते हैं, like हमारे में जैसे valve होते हैं, same valves are there. Okay, that helps in to regulate the circulation. That helps in, so these hearts are present, that helps in regulate the circulation, pumping the circulation. Right? So diagram में आपको इतना learn करना है, not much more. And last thing, this one, commissural vessel. Commissural vessel simple है. Can you make out? देखो ये dorsal है. This one is ventral. Dorsal, ventral vessel. And commissural का meaning क्या होता है? Joining. So देखो यहाँ पे दिख रहा है ये joining हो रहा है. Dorsal vessel में anterior to posterior, ventral में anterior to posterior, dorsal posterior to anterior, ventral anterior to posterior. So at one point तो कहीं पे तो ये दोनों mix होने चाहिए, join होने चाहिए, yes or no? Otherwise blood कैसे circulate होगा? So these are joined with the help of these vessels, commissure vessels. Right? Then एक और vessel होता है, just remember this name, subneural vessel. No need to go in that. Labeling के लिए यहाँ पे याद रखो lateral esophageal vessel. हम digestive system learn करेंगे ना, then you can understand the esophagus part is present in the earthworm, in digestive tract. So surrounding the digestive tract vessel is there, you call lateral esophageal vessel. Surrounding the esophagus hearts are present, you call lateral esophageal heart. Right? वो esophagus के पास है, that's why the name given on the basis of that. And the one that's the anterior loop, another labeling that's the anterior loop. Mainly आपको dorsal vessel, ventral vessel, commissure vessel, lateral and lateral esophageal heart, इसके functions आने चाहिए. Rest all just remember for labeling. Next, circulatory system over here, that's the closed type, meaning blood is remain confined to the blood vessels, capillaries and the heart. Next, contraction keep blood circulating in one direction. Contraction of this heart, that actually helps him to keep the blood circulate only in a one direction. In dorsal, that posterior to anterior, and over here anterior to posterior. Right? So this, for that contractions are required. Then next, smaller blood vessels supply the gut, nerve cord and body wall. Smaller blood vessels, these are the main large one, and from that the further branches are arise. One of the small branch of blood vessel that supply blood to which region? Gut region. Other one supply blood to the nerve cord, nervous system, right? And another one that supply the blood to their body wall, because body wall में भी तो muscles है, अभी हमने learn किया ना, smooth muscle, circular, learn, so they also need the energy, food, nutrients, so they can work. So body wall, nerve cord and gut get the blood with the help of small branches. Then next, one structure that is present in this 4th, 5th and 6th segment. In the 4th, 5th and 6th segments, blood glands are present. Which glands? Blood glands. Right? See, earthworm में हमारे जैसा bone marrow तो होगा नहीं. Right? Bones है ही नहीं तो bone marrow भी नहीं. Something should be there which helps in production of blood cells. Earthworm में भी blood है तो blood cells की तो requirement होगी. So that's why over here in 4th, 5th and 6th segment, remember which segment? 4th, 5th and 6th, blood glands are present. This gland produces blood cells. This gland produces the blood cells. Okay. Now, these blood cells that understand over here, they are not like that RBC, WBC platelets. Okay, simply होते हैं phagocytic type. अगर कोई डेब्री सेल डेब्री से फॉरेन पार्टिकल है, बैक्टीरिया है, that thing can be neutralized with the help of this blood cell. So one of the function is which one? Blood cell का or type, that's the phagocytic type. Right? Blood cells are phagocytic type. Next, now इसमें as I told you कि RBC ऐसा कुछ है नहीं. So hemoglobin is there. In earthworm, hemoglobin is present. So in our case, hemoglobin present in cell, RBC. But earthworm के पास तो RBC है नहीं. So now, in case of earthworm, hemoglobin present in which part? Plasma. It dissolve in plasma. Okay, hemoglobin present in the plasma part. right? Blood plasma, in that hemoglobin is present. Blood cells are phagocytic type. This is the benefit over here actually. See, earthworm does not have any kind of specialized respiratory system. जैसे हमारे पास तो lungs है, right? Earthworm does not have any kind of specialized respiratory system. Earthworm respire only through this body wall, which is a moist. Okay, moist body wall surface. With the help of that, only that earthworm can respire. It takes the oxygen from the atmosphere and release the CO2 in the atmosphere. So only with the help of this body wall, moist body surface, if the outermost surface become dry, outermost body wall surface become dry, earthworm can die. Earthworm can live only in moist surface. Okay, earthworm can live only in which one? Moist surface. That's why over here, directly in the plasma part, hemoglobin is present. So जैसे ही oxygen आएगा, that will bind to the hemoglobin. Right? Dorsal vessel, you know, that is just adjacent to the क्या है? Body wall. Body wall के नीचे ही dorsal blood vessel आ जाता है, black color lining. Right? So it can easily diffuse into the blood vessel. And फिर वो oxygenated blood जो है वो transfer होता रहता है anterior to posterior, posterior to anterior. Right? So earthworm, remember, lack specialized devices for respiration. Earthworm perform gaseous exchange process only with the help of moist body wall surface, moist surface. Right? Earthworm cannot survive in dry condition. Next, earthworm has blood glands located in segment number 4, 5th and 6th. Next, and this blood glands produces the blood cells. What type of blood cells? Phagocytic type of blood cells. Because soil खाता है ना earthworm, earthworm का food तो क्या है? Soil है, तो उसमें तो बहुत सारे microbes होंगे, right? So to neutralize that thing in earthworm, these phagocytic cells are present. And hemoglobin present, which is present in the plasma part. बोलिए, clear है? Meet will end soon. Rejoin. So earthworm, remember, in that closed type of circulatory system, because blood is confined into blood vessel and heart only. 4 pairs of heart, 2 pairs of lateral heart, 2 pairs of lateral esophageal hearts. 7, 9, 12, 13 number chambers.